All right, let's get this show started!
Dricus du Plessis says fans won't have to wait much longer to find out who he's fighting next. During a recent appearance on Fight Forecast, DDP revealed that an announcement regarding his next bout is expected within the next week. He said, "Within the next week or so, my next fight and opponent will be announced. It's about time to get back in there." Interestingly, both Kamaru Usman and du Plessis have hinted that they'll be announcing their next fights next week, fueling speculation that the two could potentially face each other. DDP hasn't competed since losing the middleweight title to Khamzat Chimaev on August 2025. Meanwhile, Usman has also been active, with his last appearance coming against Joaquin Buckley in June 2025, where he earned a unanimous decision victory. Who do you guys think wins a potential showdown between DDP and Usman? Share your predictions below. Dana White has shared his thoughts on why many UFC fighters end up divorcing after becoming famous. Speaking in a recent interview on Boardroom Talks, the UFC CEO pointed to inflated ego as a major factor. He said, "You see a lot of fighters head for divorce once they become famous. Imagine 22,000 people going crazy when you walk into the arena, taking pictures, signing autographs. Then you go back home to reality with 2 to 3 kids and your wife telling you to take the trash out. The ego starts to get in the way." Despite being regarded as one of the greatest welterweights of all time, Georges St. Pierre admits he never truly enjoyed fighting. Speaking to Demetrius Johnson, GSP explained that he was never in love with the sport itself, pointing out the physical risks and the emotional toll of losing. Still, he said the feeling of winning made it all worthwhile, describing victory as the one thing that outweighed the hardships of fighting. It is rare nowadays for athletic commissions to release payouts and salaries for UFC athletes, but Washington did so recently. This means we have accurate information on how much UFC fighters made at UFC Fight Night, Adesanya vs Pyfer, which took place 7 weeks ago in Seattle, Washington. Main event loser Israel Adesanya took home the biggest paycheck at $500,000, while Joe Pyfer, who knocked him out, walked away with $400,000. UFC flyweight Alexa Grasso, who scored one of the best finishes you'll ever see, banked $260,000 for her win over Macy Barber, who made $85,000. Another notable big payday was Michael Chiesa, who walked away with $310,000 for his retirement fight. Meanwhile, the man he finished, Nico Price, scored $75,000. Here's the full list. Larian Douglas, $20K. Julian Erosa, $75K. Yusri Belgarwe, $28K. Mansour Abdul Malik, $33K. Terrence McKinney, $140K. Kyle Nelson, $41K. Taufik Musayev, $70K, Ignacio Bahamondes, $120K, Lance Gibson Jr., $24K, Chase Hooper, $90K, Tyrell Fortune, $60K, Marcin Tybura, $180K, Casey O'Neill, $126K, Gabriela Fernandez, $62K, Navajo Sterling, $60K, Bruno Lopez, $12K, Ricky Simon, $100K, Adrian Yanez, $70K, Alexia Tainara, $28K, Bruna Brasil, $28K. UFC veteran Matt Brown believes Ronda Rousey missed an opportunity to redeem herself for how she left the sport, despite her win over Gina Carano. Speaking on the latest episode of Fighter vs. Writer with Damon Martin, Brown said there is no redeeming quality in beating Carano, noting that she hadn't competed in 17 years. He also criticized Rousey's behavior leading into the event, calling her a narcissist who needs therapy. Francis Ngannou has sent a message to his opponent Philipe Lins following Saturday's MVP event. Taking to X on Wednesday, Ngannou wrote, "I really want to take a moment to thank my opponent at Philipe Lins for taking the fight and bringing the fight this past weekend. He was definitely tougher than I expected. Nothing but respect to him and his team for the professionalism and sportsmanship they showed all week. As I said, I saw a lot of people all week counting him out, but this guy is tough and I will continue to advocate for him." Brendan Schaub believes Nate Diaz may have effectively closed the door on a UFC return following his performance against Mike Perry on Saturday. Speaking on the Thick Boy podcast, Schaub argued that Diaz looked so bad in the bout that a UFC comeback now seems highly unlikely. If that's the case, a potential trilogy with Conor McGregor appears even more out of reach. Schaub also pointed to Charles Oliveira as another loser in the ongoing McGregor sweepstakes, suggesting his stock also took a hit following his performance against Max Holloway in their BMF title fight. Numbers are out for this past Saturday's MVP event. Ronda Rousey vs. Gina Carano peaked at 17 million global viewers, per Netflix. The final 3 fights averaged 12.4 million viewers. Domestically, the main card averaged 9.3 million viewers and peaked at 11.6 million during the main event, making it the most watched MMA event ever in the US. For comparison, other combat sports events on Netflix reportedly drew Jake Paul vs Mike Tyson, 108 million viewers. Canelo vs Terence Crawford, 41 million viewers. Jake Paul vs Anthony Joshua, 33 million viewers. MVP also revealed that the event generated a $2.2 million live gate. The last numbered UFC event with a disclosed gate that low was UFC 275 in Singapore back in June 2022. In a statement credited to Paul and MVP CEO Nakisa Badarian, the company reiterated its commitment to promoting more MMA events in the future. The statement reads, "We're incredibly proud of what was accomplished alongside our partners at Netflix and grateful to the athletes who helped make MVP MMA's debut such a success. We've received an overwhelming amount of interest from investors, strategic partners, and fighters who want to be involved with MVP and the future of MVP MMA. We are currently reviewing all strategic options to do something very meaningful within MMA on a go-forward basis with distribution partners like Netflix that share our vision to create lasting impact. What do you guys make of these numbers? Share your thoughts in the comments below." Here are the top 3 memes found on the internet. Number 3 meme was posted by Undisputed Take. Number 2 meme was posted by a false Slim Shady. And number 1 meme was posted by Smash Talk. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for your daily dose of MMA. Catch you tomorrow.